Okay, my name is Ole Jensen. I'm from Denmark, but I've been living in Woking. I'm a Woking Walla and been living here since 2006. Um, the first time I went to Pakistan was actually way back in 1991, 92. I went overland to India, and on the way back, I had the opportunity to go up the Karakoram highway and up to the northern areas of Pakistan. And I went to Hunza, and I went to Baltistan, to Skar and Kapulu, and I was so impressed with the landscape, and I was amazed with the people, because the fact that they could make a living, could exist in such difficult environments, I found was really amazing. And that's why when I later went back to do fieldwork, I was a student of geography at that time. So I decided when I was to do fieldwork for my masters, I would go back and do fieldwork there. So with the cooperation of the Aga Khan Rural Support Program, I managed to stay a few months in Tale Valley, which is between Skar and Kapulu. It's off the Shiok River, and I stayed with a really nice local family, who then later would refer to me as their stranger, and that was a kind of nice name of referring. Then later I got the opportunity to do fieldwork for my PhD at the Department of International Development Studies at Roskilde University. So I went back in the mountains again to the same valley, but what I looked more at was the way people had to go away in order to make a living. So some would go on seasonal over the winter to the coal mines in the Punjab, or they would go into Gilgit. And I then also worked with those who went for longer time to live in Karachi. So I did field work in the mountains as well as in Karachi at that time. That goes back to the late 1990s. But I haven't been back to the northern areas since 2004. So I would certainly like to very much to get back in touch with some of the people I knew way back then. Yes, for my research, I went to Pakistan in 95, 98, 99, 2000 and 2001, and I think I spent a total of maybe 6 months living with uh, families in the mountain village. First time it was in a village of Kasumik, and the second time it was the village of Yakor, both of them in Tale Valley. I mean, I do come from a country without mountains. The highest hill is 185 meters high, and we call it the Mountain of Heaven. So when you go to the northern areas of Pakistan, it's absolutely amazing, because it's so different and it's so dramatic with these very high mountains. The first year I came in the harvest period, so they had harvested the apricots. So all the roofs, the flat roofs, were all kind of orange, because that's where the apricots were drying, and it was a really amazing experience. Thanks a lot for watching my video about my experience in the wonderful northern areas of Pakistan.